Hello everyone. In the last presentation, I explained a code converter example for 4-bit gray code to 4-bit binary code converter. Now I am explaining 4-bit binary code to 4-bit XS3 code converter. Here I am explaining binary to XS3 code converter with 4-bit information. Now, in the combinational circuit, first step is problem analysis or problem statement. The problem statement is 4-bit binary to 4-bit XS3 code converter. Here I am designing a 4-bit binary to XS3 code converter. Inputs are in the form of 4-bit binary information and the outputs are 4-bit XS3 information. Here I am designing 4-bit binary number to 4-bit XS3 number. For example, I am taking the example binary number is 4-bit binary number is 0 1 0 0. For this number, how to convert this number into XS3 means we are adding plus 3, that means 0 0 1 1 to the given number, we get the XS3 value. For example, 0 1 0 0 is my number. The XS equivalent value for this number is 0 0 1 1. We are adding this value, we get the XS3 equivalent value for the given number. Or take the another example. Another example is 6. My number is 6. 6 is in the form of decimal number system. First you have to convert this number into binary. So the binary equivalent value for this value is 6 is 0 1 1 0. Now add plus 3 to this number, we get the XS3 equivalent number. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 1 0, again 1 plus 1 is 1 0, 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. So the XS equivalent value for 6 is 9. Same way, take this number 23. 23 is my decimal number. How to convert this number into XS3 means take the individual digit. So individual digit of given decimal number is 0 0 1 0 and for 3 is 0 0 1 1. First take the individual digit and convert that individual digit into binary, and after that you have to add 3 to get the XS3 equivalent value for that given number. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 1 0, 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1, 0 plus 0 is 0. So the decimal equivalent to for XS3 value is 5. Same way, the decimal equivalent 3, the XS value is 1 plus 1 is 1 0, again 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 1 1, 1 is a carry, sum is 1, 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1, 0 plus 0 is 0. This is the equivalent value for 3. So the XS3 equivalent value for decimal value 3 is 6. Same way, the decimal value 2, its equivalent XS3 value is 5. Okay, that is the representation of binary to XS3 conversion. Now coming to second step. In the second step, we are assigning the input variables with alphabets. Here we are assigning the variables, input and output variables with the help of alphabets. So let us assume that I am taking the input variables are in the form of 4-bit information. So that's why my input variables are indicated with B0, B1, B2, B3. These are the input variables assigned with binary values are assigned with B0, B1, B2, B3, and the output variables are also 4-bit information. That's why I am taking E0, E1, E2, E3 are assigned with XS3 output variables. Input variables are assigned with B0, B1, B2, B3. Output variables are assigned with E0, E1, E2, E3. Here B0 and E0 are the most significant bits. Second step is assigning input and output variables. Here input and output variables are B0, B1, B2, B3, and output variables are I am assigning with letters E0, E1, E2, E3. These are the XS3 equivalent values I am indicating with variables. Now coming to third step. Step 3 is truth table. So by using truth table, we can obtain the expression values, output variable expression values. So E0, E1, E2, E3 are my output variables. So I am getting the truth table. By using truth table, I am getting the expression or function values. So E0 equal to, write the min terms are available in the table. So write the equivalent min terms values, sigma of. So for E0, you can observe the E0 variables. So E0 column. So in the E0 column, we have 5 is min term, 6 is min term, 7 is min term, 8 is min term, 9 is min term. So sigma m of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus don't care of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So don't care of 10 to 15. Same way, E1 equal to sigma m of, write the min term values, 1. This is the equivalent decimal values. This column is indicated with number. So number means decimal equivalent number. So E1 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 plus don't care of 10 to 15. And E2 equal to sigma m of 0th value 0 and it is 3, 4 and it is 7, 8 plus don't care of 10 to 15. And last one E3 equal to sigma m of, so first value is 0 and second value is 2, third value is 4 and next value is 6 and next value is 8 plus don't care of 10 to 15. See here, for decimal number 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, we got the don't care condition. Why means, here 10 in excess3 representation, 10 equivalent value is, we have to take the individual digit and convert it into excess3. Directly we are not converting it into excess3. So decimal equivalent 10, the excess3 equivalent value is 43. Why? Because we are taking the each individual digit and add 3. So every digit we have to add 3, but not both the digits. That's why we are indicating with don't care conditions. In excess3 condition, 10 indicates 2-digit number. So here we are taking 2-digit values. For example, 10 is the excess3 equivalent value for 10 is 43. If you represent 43 in excess3 representation, so the value is 0100 and 0011. So the total number of bits we are taking as 8 bits. But we are converting 4-bit binary to 4-bit excess3. That's why we are indicating with 10 to 15 is, we are indicating with excess3 equivalent values. Now minimize, next step is minimization. Step 4 is minimization of functions. So for draw the individual flow K-map and minimize the variables. Now see here, I am minimizing with E0 variable. So E0 equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus don't care of, wait a minute, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is not there, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus don't care of 10 to 15. So draw the K-map, 0, 0 row, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, again 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Rows indicate with B0, B1, columns indicate with B2, B3. So it is 0th cell, first cell, third cell, second cell, fourth cell, fifth cell, 7, 6, 12, 13, 15, 14, 8, 9, 11, 10. Now I am plotting the values. So fifth cell is 1, min terms I am taking, that's why I am indicating with 1. Sixth cell is 1, 7 is 1, 8 is 1, 9 is 1, 10 is don't care, 11 is don't care, 12 is also don't care, 13 is also don't care, 14 is also don't care, and 15 is also don't care. So you can minimize this don't care conditions, and as well as min terms you can get the minimized expression for E naught. Now I am first time plot the values. So plotting of values is 5th position, 6th position, 7th position, 8, 9, and don't care as 10 to 15. So after plotting values, you have to group the numbers. You can form the groups. So you can see here. So first group is I am taking as octet. This is group 1. For this group, the common elements are this octet belongs to all the columns. So columns can be minimized. Now take the common terms in the row. So row common terms are 1 indicates 1 is the common value, 1 indicates B naught. So first octet group I am taking the common element as B naught. Now take the second group. So second group I am taking is 5, 13, 14, 15 and 7. It is the second group. For this second group, the common element, the second group belongs to 0, 1 column, 1, 1 column and 0, 1 row, 1, 1 row. So for row wise elements, 1 is the minimum value. Here 1 is the common value. 1 indicates B1, 1 indicates B1, and column is also 1 is the common element. So 1 means B3. So we get the second group elements as B1 into B3. Now coming to third group. It is my third group. This is my third group. In the third group is also belongs to 0, 1 row, 1, 1 row, but column is different, 1, 1 column, 1, 0 column. So for row element, 1 is the common element here. So 1 indicates B1, and column is also common element is 1, 1 indicates B2. So E naught equal to B naught plus B1 B3 plus B1 B2. That is the minimized expression for the given value E naught. Now coming to E1. So E1 position values are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Rows indicates. Columns indicates 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. This is B naught row, B1 row, and column indicates B2, B3. Now plot the values according to the expression value or function value. So function value 0th cell, first cell, third cell, second cell, fourth cell, fifth cell, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, 14. This is E1 cell. So I am plotting the values as 1, 2, 3. So first position 1, second position 1, third position 1, fourth position 1, and same way ninth position 1. Don't care conditions are 10th position don't care, 11th position don't care, 12, 13, 14 and 15. These are the don't care conditions I got in E1 mapping. So now form the groupings after plotting the values. Take the grouping values. So I am taking the grouping values. How to group C here. If 8 contain is also 1, then I take it as quad. Here is not there. 1 is not there. Don't care is also not there. So I am taking these two terms and These two terms are one group. First row and last row I am taking as one group. From this group, first row and last row, the common element is 0. 0 indicates B1 bar. And column wise element is 1 is the common element. 1 means B3. B3. Same way, group the values. Another values. This is another group. So it is another group, second group. And this and first row and this I am taking as another group. From this group, the row wise common element is 0. 0 indicates P1 bar. And column elements, column wise common element is 1. 1 indicates B2. And same way, here there is no possibility of don't care or 1. So compulsory we should take it as group. For this group, the common element is, for row wise common element is B1. 1 is the common element, that's why I am writing B1. And column wise common element is B2 bar, B3 bar. So E1 equal to B1 bar B3 plus B1 bar B2 plus B1 B2 bar B3 bar is the simplified expression for the function value E1. Now see here, E2 and E3 functions. Now this is the E2 function. E2 function rows indicates 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0, again 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. Now plot the values. 0th cell, first cell, third, second, 4 5 7 6 8 9 11 10 12 13 15 14. So now plot the value. 0th cell 1, third cell 1, fourth cell 1, seventh cell 1, eighth cell 1, and last one 10 to 15 are don't care conditions. 10 don't care, 11 don't care, 12 don't care, 13 don't care, 14 don't care, and 15 don't care. So now take the groups. So my first group is this one. This is the first group and it is the second group. This is I am taking as second group. So 2 quads I am taking here. The rows indicates B0, B1, B2, B3. So E2 equal to, from the first quad I am the common element. The first quad belongs to all the rows. So row elements will be removed. So the column elements are, from this group the column elements are B1, B2 bar, B3 bar, and from this group the column elements are, second group the column elements are B2, B3. So E2 equal to B2 bar, B3 bar plus B2, B3. So I get minimized expression as B2 x nor of B2 x nor of B3. Why? Because it is in the form of A bar B bar plus AB. A bar B bar plus AB is equal to, is the logical expression for A x nor of B. That's why E2 equal to B2 plus B3. Now same way plot the values for E3. Now see here, E3 equal to, I am taking first column and last column as a group. So I am taking first column and last column as a octet. By using this octet, first column and last column I am taking here. So first column, last column, all the elements, row elements will be removed. So the common element in the columns are, observe the first column elements and last column elements, 0 0 1 0. 0 is the common element here. 0 indicates B3. 0 indicates B3 bar. That is the common element for, that is the simplified expression for E3. Now, after obtaining the simplified expressions, fifth step is logic diagram. Now we have to draw the logic diagram for the simplified expressions E0, E1, E2, E3. So my inputs are B0, B1, B2, B3. Outputs are E0, E1, E2, E3. So B0 term, it is B0 line with NOT gate. Same way B1 with NOT gate. Next one B2 with NOT gate, and the last one is B3 with NOT gate. This one is B1 line, B2 line and B3 line. So it is B1 line with NOT gate, B2 line with NOT gate, and it is B3 line with NOT gate. Now see here, it is B0 bar, B0 line, it is B0 bar line, and same way it is B1, it is B1 bar line, it is B2, it is B2 bar line, and it is B3, and this line is B3 bar line. So first expression E0 equal to B0. So this is the B0 line, and second term B1 plus B3, B1 plus B3, second term is B1 plus B3. In between B1 plus B3 operation is AND operation. So draw the AND gate here. So this is the B1 line, B3 line, and next one is B1, B2. This is the B1 and it is B2. In between B1 and B2 AND operation is there. So draw the AND gate here. So we get this is B0 line. It is B1 into B3. This line is B1 into B2. So in between operations B0, B1, B3, B0 plus B1, B3 plus B1, B2 is applied with OR operation. So draw the OR gate here. It is the OR operation. Finally we get E0. So E0 equal to, first line is B0 line, second line is B1 into B3, and third line is B1 into B2. So we get E0 line. Next E1 equal to B1 bar into B3. So E1 equal to, it is the B1 bar line and B3 line. It is the B3 line. In between AND operation is there. So draw the AND gate here. So AND operation is there. That's why I am drawing AND gate. Next one B1 bar into B2. Next term is B1 bar into B2. In between AND operation is there. So again I am drawing AND gate here. Next one B1 into B2 bar into B3 bar. So first line is B1 line. Second line is B2 bar, B2 bar, and third is B3 bar. In between AND operation is there. So again I am drawing AND gate here. So each individual term OR operation is there. So draw the OR gate here. We get even term. So we get the output value is E1. Now, and the last one is E2. Last one is E2. E2 means B2 XNOR of B3. So see here, this is the B2 line and XNOR of B3 line. So here I am applying XNOR gate. OR with XOR with bubbled is XNOR gate. So it is the bubble gate. So we get E2. And the last one is B3 bar. Last expression is, this is the B3 bar is the output for E3. This line indicates B3 bar. This is the logic diagram for converting X binary to XS3. Now you can try with 4-bit XS3 to binary code converter. XS3 to binary code converter. That is the logic diagram for 4-bit binary to XS3. If you have any doubts, you can comment in the comment section. Thank you.